You ever have those moments where you're doing something and you just forget the tiniest little thing? Yeah, that's what I do. So the reason I actually drew Dark Magician Girl is honestly because she's my second favorite character. Um, my second favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card that I use in my deck. Really, like I only have like two Yu-Gi-Oh decks. I have the Dark Magician deck, and then I have my Elemental Heroes deck. My Dark Magician deck is the one I use most of the time. My Elemental Heroes mainly because I just like the Elemental Hero set. And my top favorite card is the Dark Magician. But since the Dark Magician Girl is one that kind of complements the Dark Magician, or vice versa, I decided to draw one of them. And I decided to draw the Dark Magician Girl because she was the image I had in my head was kind of easier to draw than the one I had for the Dark Magician, because the one I had for the Dark Magician had so much more. It had a dark background, dark flames, magical circles, the Dark Magician in a pose. And I tried to do Dark Magician, but it just, for some reason, I just couldn't seem to get his clothing right. It just seemed off to me, and I kept trying and trying and trying. And I was doing the Dark Magician along with the Dark Magician Girl at the same time. And the thing is that Dark Magician Girl is the one that came out first. I don't know why, but it did. And since we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm gonna say that I'm more of the first, second, third gen Yu-Gi-Oh. So like I can do the typical tribute summons, fusion summons, ritual summons. That time, I kind of lost. I kind of dropped off Yu-Gi-Oh somewhat after 5Ds. But I never played the card game in the 5Ds generation. I kind of stopped after GX because afterwards they kept adding more and more different types of fusion spells, and like I lost track of of how to play the game. So I stick to just the traditional version. I don't know, traditional version, just the original version. And I still duel on occasion. Like I have a couple friends that still I duel with, and they continued much longer than I have, uh, and they're much better players. Like if we played with the more recent cards, uh, they would wipe the floor with me because I would need to look at every single card. Like, what does this do? What does this do? Wait, what does it mean if I do this, this, and this? So, if I were to duel a duelist that continues to play that plays recently, I would lose automatically, 100%. You could bet against me and you would win. So my friends tend to just like if we decide to duel, we'll duel playing the original, and occasionally I'll duel them with a deck that they set up for me. It's their cards. They know how it's all done. They know the deck. Like I use it. They set it up for me. They don't cheat me. Thankfully, they don't cheat me. It's like they don't put like useless cards. Like they don't complement each other. They don't work with each other, or like a card only works with a specific monster type. Like, they won't do that. They'll actually give me a solid deck, and I'll duel as best as I can. But it's clear that I'll lose. But it's fun to duel anyway. But if you go with the original, with tribute summons, fusions, rituals, I can do that. I can duel. I could say I'm a decent duelist. Not professional. I'm decent. So if you bet on me, like there's a chance you'll win, there's a chance you'll lose, but that's how it goes. And there's no way am I ever going to duel in a tournament. I just don't have it in me. I don't have the skills or the knowledge. Ooh, and one thing I gotta say is like my favorite arc in the Yu-Gi-Oh series is there's actually two arcs I really like. I love all of them. Like Duelist Kingdom, Battle City. I love that. It's like my favorite arc are, I guess you can call them the filler arcs. The first one is when Yugi and his friends end up in a video game. Hang on, let me see if I can. Oh yeah, with they're both connected. Like where at the end of the first arc is where they face the multi-headed elemental dragon, and Yugi and Kaiba summon Dragon Master Knight. And the second arc is basically the sequel to it, is where they end up in a video game. Tristan becomes a robot monkey, and I think it has to do with Kaiba's brother. It's been so long since I've watched them. I really should find them again and you know watch them. Anyway, I hope you like my little spiel about Yu-Gi-Oh. I hope you like this little time lapse, and I'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe, and have a good one. Bye.